What's up, guys? Welcome and or welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for joining us. This is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't force it to fit. And do not, especially do not leave nasty, vicious comments in the comment section, because that will result in you being deleted and blocked. Okay, so let's get your affirmation card. There's the affirmation for today's video, please. Intentions on this one. I will be productive and energetic today. I will be productive and energetic today. That's funny. It's gotta be minutes to 11 at night. At the bottom of the deck, I go the extra mile and nothing is out of my reach. I go the extra mile and nothing is out of my reach. Okay, and I feel like using this tarot deck to get us our messages today. So let's see. Messages for the collective. What do they need to know at this time? Ooh. Things is about to pick up. Some of you are very good artists, or you need to get back into drawing, painting. I actually feel like that's a very good medium for you to express yourselves. Some of you guys are really good at painting. Like, you're really good painters. And I actually see people wanting to like purchase your artwork when they see it, or people asking like, oh, where did you get that? And you did it yourself. Some of you guys could draw on like your clothing. I'm seeing somebody painting on jeans or drawing on jeans with like markers. You're being encouraged to express your creativity right now in like a cool way. I've been getting like this message about sipping paints for a while, so some of you guys may need to go to one, host one, or whatever the case is. I actually see like this burst of energy coming from you, and it has to do with you. This is going to sound strange. Well, maybe not, but it has to do with you being deserving of this energy. Maybe you've been in a lull for a while, and it's like it's time for you to get excited or be excited about things. Some of you could benefit from like a beach day as well. Yeah, you're being encouraged to dream. Dream on, dream on. I don't know why. I just started hearing that. Like, some of you guys, maybe you really like that song, but it's like playing in my head right now. And it's so loud. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys could be musicians, or you really just love music, all types of music, all types of genres. I'm seeing that that's healing for you. Some of you need to plan like a beach day. Go to the beach, sip and paint. Bring your canvas, bring your paints, bring your sketchbook, whatever it is. Bring your drinks, your vices, whatever that is for you, your speaker, your headphones, whatever that is. You're being encouraged to like put your visions into reality. Make it with your hands, mold it, make it tangible. Some of you guys need to create a vision board. If you have one, you might be needing to make a new one. Update it is what I'm getting. Some of you guys, there's something about your past that your past creativity, maybe it's something that you used to do when you were a child. You're being encouraged to pick that hobby back up, get back into it. Some of you guys, it's something that you dreamt of doing as a child, but maybe you didn't have the resources. You just weren't able to at the time because you were a child, but you're an adult now, so you can make it happen. Yeah, now is the time for all of those things that's been in your head. All of those things that you've been wanting to try, all those things that you've been wanting to do. Some of you guys, it's love too. That's not for everybody, but I'm getting some of you guys like there's a certain type of love that you've fantasized about or dreamt up ever since you were a child, and maybe you've been in a thought of like, oh, you can't receive that or achieve that, and I actually feel like you really can, and it's within your grasp. Like it's not like it's something that's far off at all. Yeah, you're being encouraged to take charge. Take charge of this. Take charge of your energy. I feel like you guys, sometimes you're going to just be like laying down or just sitting in a corner, minding your business, and you're going to feel like this heat kind of like wash over you, this tingling sensation. And some of you guys, it could even register as you feeling, orny or something like that. But I'm getting that that's that creative energy that's kind of like flowing through you and wanting to like be exercised, okay? Not in a crazy way, please bear with me, but it wants you to do something with it, that energy that's within you. You got to take action on this. I'm hearing chain breakers. This is about breaking cycles. Some of you guys, it's something that you've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm getting you're gonna have to like go back in order to go forward. Go back in order to go forward. This is something that you've always like had on your mind, or you've already been into this, so this shouldn't come as like a shock or surprise. Some of you, it is an old hobby, a hobby that you let die for some of you guys, or you restricted yourself from enjoying, or somebody restricted you from enjoying. The choice is yours. Like you're at a stage right now where you get to choose if you're gonna move forward with this energy or not. And I'm actually getting that, like, accepting this energy, tapping into it, is you accepting your inner self, your higher self, and telling it it's okay for you to come out. Some of you guys, your inner child has been, like, cramped up, locked in a little box inside of you. Maybe you did that, or people did it to you. They locked it for you. But now, come on out, baby. Come on out. The weather is fine. That's the energy that I'm getting here. You're realizing that it's just not so bad. It's not so bad. Yeah. You're gonna need to like have a trust fall into yourself. Especially for those of you who this is love related, where it's like you're revisiting a connection with somebody from your past. Like I'm getting you kind of needing to like trust fall into that connection, trust fall into this love. I feel like it could be somebody from your past for sure. It doesn't even mean that it's an ex, but it could just mean that you and this person have history, or you've been in each other's lives or within each other's lives in the past. And you need to heal your anxiety. So taking action to do these things that excite you, and not staying in like one space, but putting yourself out there for you to explore you and explore your inner self and your higher self is going to be healing for you. It's going to be healing for your mind, because many of you've been like kind of like locked in your mind, or you've locked certain aspects of yourself off of your mind or out of your mind. And I'm actually getting there's a healing taking place with your mind and your sacral chakra. So some of you guys could have been having like sex blockages or sex wounds or something like that. And it's like tied to your mental state, your mental health, your mental well-being. Some of you, like, your creativity's been blocked for a while too, and I'm getting that also has to do with the blockages that you were experiencing, like your, I don't know, guys, I don't know, these messages coming up, it's what it is. Some of you guys, like, you've had mental blockages that affared with your smex organs or something like that, and for others of you it's been the other way around, where you've had issues down there and it interfered with up there. And I'm getting that it's deeper than that. It's more than that. It has to do with you kind of like suppressing your own creativity, suppressing your joy, things that make you happy. So it's something about going back to the past, where some of you guys, it's like before something was like somebody tried to stomp something out of you, or like forbid you, or prevent you from doing something, going after something. This is wrapping up though. This energy is wrapping up. For many of you, I feel like it is actually over. Yeah, you're choosing to experience things differently now. You're choosing to experience your passions. You're choosing to experience you, things that you like, going after it. As you should. As you freaking should. Good for you. Huge transformation happening here for you. I'm getting that, like, this is literally your higher self waking up. Look at this. Look at this. You just got to be patient with this process. I was going to say that when I first started the reading, but I didn't know what the message was, so I just stayed quiet. But this is a journey for me too. I'm also growing, so I need to work on that. Just say what I need to say and stop holding it back. Integration at the bottom of the deck. So you have death and the wheel here. I'm seeing like no more sitting in your comfort zone just because it's comfortable. I'm getting that for many of you guys it was a false sense of comfort anyways, and you're recognizing that or realizing that. For many of you guys, you're just like, oh, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm living life, but really you were just kind of like, life was just happening to you. You wasn't really living it for real. You was just letting it happen. And now you're actually going to be taking control of the wheel. It's like one of those self-driving cars. Some of you guys, like, you've been in a self-driving car the whole time, just letting it take you all place wherever. But now you're holding the wheel and putting your foot on the pedal and the brakes when you need to. Yes. When you decide to trust fall into your past, trust fall into your past self, trust fall into your past dreams, and just allow it to the space that it needs to kind of like grow, and go whatever direction it needs to, you're going to become so much more balanced. And I'm getting that, like, your mind and everything that's been out of whack is going to kind of like meld together so beautifully with integration here. And the Two of Cups is there. So that's double confirmation, but extra confirmation if this has to do with you kind of like revisiting a connection again with somebody from your past. I see you just needing to be patient with this. Something beautiful is about to be birthed from here. But yeah, you and this person definitely have something worth exploring. And why don't we pull an oracle card? Just because you have something worth exploring here. And I actually feel like you and this person are going to balance each other out very well. Like, you guys go well together. What do we need to know about those who are thinking about revisiting a connection with someone from their past, or their connection to something from the past? What do we need to know? I'm seeing that, like, going backward is going to help you move forward. That's like looking at the past and investing in things that maybe you skipped over in the past is going to propel you in the right direction. It's going to help you kind of like envision your future and what you want from it, out of it. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. For a lot of you guys, this could be a connection where you got the wrong idea about it. Maybe oh my gosh, for some of you guys, maybe that's what I kept getting with the mental and the sexual blockages. Some of you guys, maybe you feel like very attracted to this person, like very physically attracted to them, and maybe you guys haven't developed enough like emotional anything. Some of you guys, maybe you haven't really even spoken to this person. Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual at the bottom of the deck. What you feel for this person, they feel for you. Some of you guys, you haven't really spoken to this person. Y'all don't really talk like that, is what I'm getting. And some of you have just been kind of like watching them from the sidelines, observing them, and because that's where you're comfortable doing. Like, you've just been comfortable watching them, observing them. But I'm hearing, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Some of you guys, maybe you've been in denial about the situation, telling yourself, oh, I'm fine, just observing them or watching them. And I'm getting that's because, like, somebody felt like, I'm getting like the sexual attraction is very strong. to the point where it feels like there's nothing else here. I'm just lusting after this person. That's how somebody's feeling. This could be how you're feeling. You're like, okay, I'm just lusting after them. I'm not actually interested in them, because I don't know them that well. This is what somebody, and I'm getting like, you need to be patient with yourself, if you, especially if you're thinking that way, because it's like something hasn't had the time to develop. So for many of you, that's just natural for it to start off that way. Chemistry addiction is here. So somebody could have had like a smex addiction in the past, or a porn addiction or something like that. Um, it doesn't even have to be to that. It could be anything else. Friendship is here, and then soulmate too. I'm getting that like somebody in the past could have been in the state where, you know, they felt that draw, that intense passion for somebody, and then they went after them based on that, and then the relationships, the connections, they fell apart. But with the rebel here, this is the emperor, by the way. I feel like you've grown, so you know how to better handle the situation, and that's the whole reason why you're thinking like this in the first place. Some of you guys are beating yourselves up because, but you have real feelings for this person. I don't think you would be like, oh, it's just blah, 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 it's not anything serious. Like, some of you guys, you could be trying to like talk yourself out of what you're feeling, or downplay your feelings or emotions and stuff like that. I'm getting, you just need to trust fall into this relationship, trust fall into this connection, because what you're feeling for this person, they feel for you too. That passion, that intensity, yeah, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. That is very interesting. um Let me just pull a final oracle message and call it. I'm hearing when I was a young lad or something like that. Boundaries. Okay. I'm getting that you and this person are going to be needing to set clear boundaries with each other and with yourselves too. This is about like making conscious choices and conscious decisions to change from what you've been used to or accustomed to in the past, what you've dealt with in the past. Past life connection is here. Embrace love. Yeah, trust your intuition. I feel like you need to decide what you want with this person, because, or if you really want to pursue anything with this person at all, because what I'm getting is that for some of you in the past, you've had relationships that were just based on like the appeal. Like, it could have just been based on lust, and maybe you pursued it based on that. And some of you guys, like, you're looking at this person like they're not going to want that. And maybe you don't want that really. Or some of you guys, I feel like you really could be interested. Like, maybe you do want that, but you could want more as well. So you're being told to make conscious decisions about the actions that you're going to take, like when it comes to pursuing this person or not, right? So if you choose not to, that's still you making a decision. That's still a choice. I'm getting that there does need to be healthy boundaries set, as in make sure you're not approaching this like from a lustful place. Even if you do have certain desires, make sure that that's not the driving factor or the driving force behind why you're taking certain actions or steps towards them, because that could be confusing. You need to be very honest about yourself, about this connection with this person, because some of you guys, like, with different paths showing up here, I'm getting that like you and this person may not be wanting to go in the same direction, or who knows. I feel like a conversation needs to be had in order for you to actually understand that, because I'm to be honest, I'm getting a little different vibes from the oracle cards and then the tarot cards, because it feels like you guys are in the process of healing certain mindset that you've moved with, like throughout childhood, your teen years, adulthood, this far as like certain things, certain habits. I'm getting like you're in the process of breaking them or releasing certain things or like getting out of your comfort zone, that type of thing. And there's certain things that are still there that you're needing to like work through. And because they're still there and you haven't fully worked through it yet, it could lead you to going back to certain things, repeating certain cycles. I think that's why different paths and boundaries is here, and make a conscious choice. So you need to be very aware about the decisions that you're making and understanding why you're choosing those decisions, okay? And also, like, if you're putting up like strong boundaries with this person, you also need to be aware of why you're putting those boundaries in place in the first place. Like, where is it coming from? Because this is important, because sometimes we put up boundaries that don't even need to be there for real. We put them up because it makes us feel safe and protected, and it keeps us in our comfort zone. And I get that for you guys, you're actually needing to kind of like break free of your comfort zone, because it's not a real comfort zone. It's just like a construct your mind created to make pretend that you're safe when it's not. It's like a false sense of security. That's kind of what I'm getting. So boundaries are good, they're important, but healthy boundaries is what's important here. So yeah, some of you may be needing to evaluate your boundaries, and also I get that some of you guys could not want any connections right now that are strictly sexual, and others of you, maybe that is what you want. So you're also being advised to be clear with people too that you're dealing with in that way. If that's not what you want, let it be known. Yeah, make sure that you're able to express yourself as best as possible to you first. You got to understand where you're coming from before anybody else can. Okay, so this is the message I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.